All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends, and don't forget to download the video as soon as we finish. Uh, I don't know how many of you miss me, but I miss you all. And before we start, I noticed that not many of you did join us in the new channel, which is very disappointing. Look like you guys, you like Christian Prince only fighting and screaming, and nobody want to have a nice, good conversation. Anyway, for anyone who like to join us there, this is the new channel, which is for topic have nothing to do with religion, neither politics. And this is the name. You can search for it, Quality of Life M27. And the letter M here, some people think wrongly it is about a gun or something. This is about Mark chapter 2 verse number 27. So if you like to join us in that channel, I will post a link for you, and feel free to subscribe. And actually I'm going to do more and more broadcasts there, but you will see, you will notice that there we speak about everything. It will help people to have a better life. It doesn't matter how it is and what it is. And if you like, you can join us. Yeah, I know, Tamara, you are subscribed, but many people still they did not go. And you notice here how the number grows so fast, but there we have like 200 300 people. That's because people do not know maybe about it yet, or maybe actually if you go and watch the videos, you will enjoy them many times better than our topic here about Islam. Learning about Islam is just to defend yourself against such a cult, but there we have topics will benefit you in every way of life. So if you like to join us, feel free, and this is the name of the channel again, and I posted the link. Just subscribe and turn on your notification. Now our topic today is about blood sacrifice in Islam. You see, Muslims, they claim that they don't believe in a blood sacrifice. If you go right now in Google, you will find tons of articles of Muslims saying, no, we don't do blood sacrifice to forgiveness, like the Jews. Like who? Like the Jews. I like it when the Muslim he say we don't do that. We are not doing things like the Jews. Well, everything you do is like the Jews. Even the story of Abraham, what do you have to do with Abraham? Now we have supposedly what the Muslim call it the Eid al-Adha, but by the way, Adha is a wrong word to call it for this day, because Muslim they practice Adha in Ramadan, and they practice Adha in this month after the Hajj. So Adha is a very stupid word to use, because what do you mean Eid al-Adha? The day of Adha, the day of sacrifice. Even the day they call it the day of sacrifice. In fact, in Ramadan they sacrifice even a lot more. So why this day is day of sacrifice, not Ramadan? Weird religion. But the important for us, I just made some tea. I just get home, and let us see what the Muslim they say to us. Short answer: Muslims sacrifice animal to commemorate the event that happened to the Prophet Ibrahim. There's an event happened with the Prophet Muhammad when he could not have a sexual relationship. Am I going to do that too? Practice that? I mean, what do you mean you just do it because Abraham he did it? This is what the Quran is saying, or this is what you are saying? Does the Quran says to you, do this? Who is a Muslim want to show me where in the Quran it says that this is the reason and Allah told us to do so? Do we have any Muslim? Let me turn on my Skype. To give opportunities. So look at this propaganda. We Muslim, we practice this just because it happened to Abraham. Where we can find this source of practice? Where is the Muslim? Who is the Muslim? Want to show me that this is something really we did because of Abraham, and where we can find that because of Abraham you did that? Any Muslim? Who is a Muslim there, right there, is willing to do so? My Skype is open. I'm willing to hear you, and I want to see how you can tell us the story. Yeah, you can post it, no problem. Any Muslim? Anyone? They don't know. Those people, they are just pagan, and Islam is a collection of religions. Muhammad, he got something about Abraham, he put it in his Quran. Alexander the Great is in the Quran. The guy, his name is Al-Khadr, which is from the legions of the Persian. The man who never died because he drank from the fountain of youth in the Quran. The flying carpet in the Quran. I mean, all Islam is a collection of other religions, which means Islam is not a religion. Islam is like a cocktail of religions, and it is the most confusing cocktail. So you test it and you try to figure out what is this. This is pagan with the Christianity, with Judaism, with Zoroaster, with the Sabian, with, I mean, what is there? Who is the Muslim? Want to tell me where this is coming from? Where is Allah? He told you that you sacrifice like Abraham. Any Muslim? You see, when you say to us that we are doing this because of Abraham, well, this is supposedly a teaching of somebody. Okay, who is the one who taught you to sacrifice like Abraham? Quran even trying to copy the Bible. If you go to Isaiah chapter 1 verse 11, you will see Muhammad is trying to copy exactly what is written in Isaiah. And you know, what is this for? The meat is not reach Allah, nor their blood, but what reach him by pity from you. Thus have we subjugated them to you, that you may glorify Allah. So you just said in the title that we don't sacrifice animals to seek forgiveness, and you gave us a verse saying that you sacrifice so you might glorify Allah. What does that mean? Why you glorify Allah? Why you worship Allah? To get forgiveness. If you don't glorify Allah, what you will get? Supposed you will go to hell. So why you lie to people? Says we don't do that for the sake of forgiveness. Let us go to the Quran and get the Abdul busted. We open the Yellow Pages book and we see is really what the Muslims they say in their articles, that sacrificing blood is not for the sake of forgiveness, or it is false. Let us see. Do we have any Muslim? Let me look in the sky before I go for a topic. Let's see the comment there. I received links from people telling me about where to go and fix my teeth. That's wonderful. Okay. What else? Let us see. Answering some people. And you know the funny thing is, you type, and then after you type for like 2 minutes or 3, you find that you are typing in Arabic. Mean. All right. Who is a Muslim is willing to take a stand and say there is nowhere in Islam it says if you sacrifice you will be forgiven? Who agree with this article there? Who of you Muslims agree with this article? This is not the purpose of sacrificing animals in Eid al-Adha. It is not how sin are forgiven. Who is a Muslim agree with this? You Muslims, either you have to agree or you say that this is a lie. Anyone? I mean, obviously we have Muslims in the chat, and the proof that they give us dislike already. Hmm? Where is the Muslims? Anyone? I'm very disappointed. I mean, look, we are giving them a chance to prove us wrong, and we are giving them all the opportunity to say, okay, you know, Christian Prince is teaching people false information. I'm going to call him right now, and I will show you that sacrificing is not for forgiveness in Islam. Anyone? That's it? What, we are stuck? Not even a single text from one person, from one Muslim? Very disappointing. Who is a Muslim want to tell us why you sacrifice today? You said, you know, I will go with the propaganda of the Muslim when they say we are doing this because of Abraham. But Abraham did not sacrifice a sheep. Did he? This is your Quran, your yellow pages saying that the one who sacrificed is Allah. So you are saying we are doing what Abraham did. Abraham, he supposedly wanted to sacrifice his son. Any Muslim? Am I making things up? The name of the day is sacrifice, and they say we don't sacrifice. You say the day name is sacrifice. I think maybe we got a Muslim. Let us see. I think this is the same person he trolled before, but not sure. Let us see. Let's give him a chance. If he's a troll, he will be trolled for himself. If he is serious, he is welcome. Let us see. All right. Answer, Abdul. Why you don't answer? So you send me a text saying you will get me busted and you don't wanna. So why you are? Let me call you again one more time, otherwise I will block you. There we go. See, call declined. He will get me busted. Hey brother Ether, I'm going to call you ChristianPrince. I'm going to get him busted live on air. Hey brother, can you do it in the air? Absolutely not. I'm going to do it live on the air. Hey brother ChristianPrince is calling you, and the call declined. Hey brother Ether, this is the trick from the dude. Don't believe him. Where is the one who will get me busted? Yeah, true story. All right, let us see here what happened. They say to us they are doing what Abraham did. Abraham, he wanted to sacrifice his son. He did not sacrifice a sheep. The one who sacrificed a sheep, it was Allah. So why you are lying saying we do what Abraham did? Any Muslim? Any Muhammadan? The one who sacrificed is Allah, not Abraham. Abraham, he sacrificed nothing. Nothing at all. Not even a drop of blood. So why you are lying? We is Allah, because Allah is big, brother. I mean, do you want Allah to say I? Man, it doesn't work. They say to you that Allah, he say we because he is majestic. I mean, come on, this is funny. That's mean Allah is a stupid. You know, if I cannot speak about myself and I am not satisfied with saying I, then that's mean I have an echo problem. I mean, I like, you know, I'm worshiping myself, and I say we like kings, you know, the kings, because they are so proud. This is the man is so proud, arrogant. Actually, one of the name of Allah is arrogant. Al-Mutakabbir. But not our topic. Why you are lying saying we do what Abraham did when the one who did that is Allah? Any Muslim? And that will lead us to second question. Why Allah did that? You Muslims, you make fun of the Christian. You say your God, he sacrificed. He sacrificed what? His son. You're Christian, you are pagan. Your God sacrificed his son. Your God, he sacrificed. And here what make it funny, that when you say that your God is against sacrificing, we find that your God is the one who do sacrificing. And sacrificing in Islam not only for forgiveness. Sacrificing in Islam have other reasons. As an example, let us say you are the son of Adam and you are born from this man where there's no other human at that time, supposedly. According to the Muslim stories, that Eve used to give a birth to twin every time she gave birth, male and female. And Adam, because he's very conservative, so he was marrying his son from this twin to the other daughter from the other twin. I mean, see, like there's difference supposedly. It's not the same. Like, like it's not the same. Like, it's not the sister. No, it's the other twin sister. And what happened, brother? That one of the daughters of Adam, she have a cross eyes. And then this guy, he don't want to marry the sister twin who is from the other twin because she have a cross eyes. So Allah told him, oh, make a sacrifice, and the one who I accept his sacrifice, he can marry that girl. So the first one who came with sacrifice idea, because Muslim they say Christian or pagan copying sacrificing blood from other religion, blah 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 blah. And look at the liars. The first one who come with sacrificing of blood, it was Allah. I mean, can't Allah tell Abel or Cain, okay, you marry her, do you need to do this trick? And then when they make sacrifice, Allah accepted the sacrifice of the sheep, and the other person he sacrificed vegetables, or he offered vegetables. Why Allah he was happy with the sheep and he was not excited with vegetables? Any Muslim can tell us? Anyone? Either you have to say that Allah is not vegetarian, or you have to say that Allah like a blood sacrifice. Who is a Muslim want to tell us what is the reason behind this? Remember, you Muslims are the one who says, oh, Islam against blood sacrifice. Anyone? I'm just going with their lies. I'm not discussing the Bible now. I'm just going with their lies. They say that the Christians, they are pagan. Christian, they create sacrifice for blood. The Christians, they are copying of other belief. Christian. And the fact everything in this cult is either copy from the Jews, the Christian, the Persian, the Sabian, etc., and other, including the Hindus. Black stone, the stone of Shiva, the sexual stone, you name it. Let us go and see the interpretation. Shall we see the interpretation? Because Muslim, they might say to you, oh, he's giving you a wrong interpretation. I don't like to give a wrong interpretation. So let us go and see the correct interpretation. Ibrada and Thitha. So we go to chapter 5, verse number 27. The website of the king of Jordan is working. That's weird. Nothing work in this kingdom. I mean, this guy is a bankrupt and he called himself king. The Israeli, they are the one who pay for his salary and the assistant of the American. All right, chapter 5, verse number 27. And recite, O Muhammad. And look, after Muhammad they have to say S. It's like Mercedes-Benz, like SS. Muhammad S. What is that? Sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Yeah, because there's no way you can say the name of Allah, Muhammad, without Allah praying on him. I mean, come on, he's God. And recite to them, O Muhammad S. To them, you people, the story, the tale of the two sons of Adam, Abel and Cain, truthfully, bil haq, by the truth. And this is one of the funny things when a Muslim translate. I mean, why you are adding the bil haq? You already said it truthfully. Is semantically connected to they recite how do they offer sacrifice to God, and Abel case was a ram, and Cain saying some grain crops. What an idiot you Cain. You Cain, you went to Walmart, you buy some carrot and brought them to Allah. The carrot is not a grain. Hold on. Will it have a green at the top? Hey, okay, and what happened, brother? And it was accepted from one of them, namely from Abel, when the fire came down from heaven and consumed his offering. Like, hold on. In the article you say that Allah don't eat. He don't take meat to himself, right? The Quran says that the sacrifice was eaten by Allah. Muslims, that fire which ate the sacrifice of Abel, what is that? Who is a Muslim can explain to us what is that fire? Who is a Muslim want to tell us? Oh, what they knew that I'm a Muslim. Okay, what does that mean? I'm a Muslim. Can you answer this question? I'm a Muslim. But anything about answering why he's a Muslim, he do not know. I'm a Muslim. That fire which came and ate the ram, is that Allah? Anyone? Shall we ask Zakir Naik? Hey, brother editor, ChristianPrince asking about the fire, and the fire is very normal. Everybody do barbecue, and Allah have his own barbecue. So they offer him some grocery, and the other person he offer him a nice delicious steak. And it's obvious Allah will like steak, so he sent fire to make barbecue for the steak. Thank you, Sister, for asking the question. Next, please. What is this? What is this? Allah consumed the fire, consumed the meat by the fire. What is that fire? And why he did that? The guy, he gave him a living ram. He sacrificed it, maybe. He shed the blood. We Muslim, we don't believe in sacrificing blood for Allah to accept our because you see, what is the purpose here? Allah is upset from one, and Allah is not upset from the other one. Or Allah will make a decision based in your sacrifice, who he accept him to be forgiven to take. Who is the one who won? The girl who have no cross eyes? With my respect to all people who have such an cross eyes. I mean, the story is really funny. I mean, the guys are fighting over a girl. They don't want to marry a girl. She have a cross eyes. Any Abdul? Again, guys, don't forget to subscribe to our new channel, which we speaking about many other topics beside, which is have nothing to do with religion. So if you like to join us, this is the channel. All right, you can search for it, and we have already a few videos there posted, and we are going. Actually, I'm going to go live there more because, to be honest with you, I'm sick of this stupid cult, and I need to take a break from this garbage. All right. There we speak and we are happy, and we have a nice conversation. This topic is not a good topic. Now, so subscribe please, and soon I might leave abroad to do some maintenance. You know, you get older, your teeth start coming out one by one. Like soon, brother and sister, I will say to you, like officially, without changing the voice, I will lose my teeth, and I will have like the same exactly what happened to Muhammad. He lost the 4 teeth in the front. Now, who wanna call us? Why Allah is offering sacrifice, and why Allah He come with this method of sacrificing blood? I thought sacrificing blood is not for forgiveness, is not for acceptance, is not for anything, have nothing to do with Allah being happy with you if you sacrifice for Him. So why Allah is asking you to sacrifice? This is the first man and his children. That's mean you Muslims believe that since the beginning of the history of mankind, the first action Allah He asked His creatures to do is to shed the blood for Him, and this is how He can approve or disapprove. Elijah, you want me to come to Austria? It's very expensive, my friend. Last time I went to Austria, I think the hamburger was what? I think it was $9. Hey, my friend, here, come to USA. I will show you the hamburger here. Austria is very expensive. Any Muslim? Not only that, Allah He told people not to accept, because look what happened. Allah now He made a new teaching that if you want to show that you are a person who is accepted by Allah, you make a blood offering. Correct, guys? This is what this is mean. So now after Adam, if me, I want myself, okay, let us say I'm going to do this project, but I'm not sure if this project is accepted by Allah or not. So what I will do, I will sacrifice a sheep and I put it there and I wait for Allah to send His fire. And good luck with that. Anyone? That's it. Allah He start a method that if you want to see if you are approved by God or not, from now on you have to do sacrifice. And this is not for a prophet. This is the children's. I mean, Muslim, they consider Adam as a prophet, which is ridiculous. I mean, Adam is a prophet for who? The guy, he have just 2 kids. Anyone? Nobody? Very disappointing. I thought Muslims would be fighting over to answer us and get us busted. Anyone? Not only that, even Muhammad, when he have a problem with his private part, as some believe, and even if this is not the case, Allah told him you have to sacrifice. Glorify your God. Okay. Why? What happened? Because Muhammad, he was given by Allah Al-Kawthar. Okay. So what does that mean? Why you have to slaughter an animal? Anyone? Nobody? We go back to zero. When Allah He sacrificed an animal, Allah sacrificed to who? You see, you Muslims, you say, Christians, you believe that the Father He sacrificed the Son, and you say, well, if the Father is God, well, can't He forgive without this? Why God need to sacrifice? This is what the Muslims they say to us. Well, God here in Christianity He do not need to, and the sacrifice which we speak about, that Jesus He sacrificed Himself, it was willingly. Jesus said, let your will be done. So, and He said, nobody can take myself. I bought myself. I lay down myself. Nobody can take me. And He said, you destroy this temple in 3 days. 3 days in this temple, and the 3 days I will build it. So obviously the sacrifice which you Muslims speak about is about showing how powerful God is, how loving He is, and it's not because He need to or He have to. No, He don't have to. It's like saying, why God He have to love me? He don't have to love you, but He loves you, for He is loving God. Why God He need to save me? He do not need to save you. He love to save you. And here now I ask you, why Allah He sacrificed a ram? And not only it's a ram, the Quran says بِذَبْحٍ عَظِيمٍ, which mean a majestic sacrifice. What make it majestic? Great sacrifice. Why it's a great? Is it the size? Any Muslim? Why Allah sacrificing? Allah sacrificing to who? You see, guys, does it say in the Quran, and this is the Muslim translation, does it say the word sacrifice? Does it say that, or I'm making things up? It says that, right? Okay. Who is the one doing sacrifice? Allah. What is the purpose of sacrificing? When you say sacrifice, I sacrifice to God. Doesn't matter who you are. The second you say I sacrifice in the religious meaning, that's mean you are sacrificing to God. You are pagan, you are a Christian, you are a Jew, you are a Hindu, you are a whatever. The second you say I'm sacrificing an animal shedding the blood in a religious meaning, that's mean you are doing it to God. We Christian, we don't do that. Allah is sacrificing to who? Allah, He ransomed him. Ransomed him. You see, when Allah He say the word ransom, let us analyze the words a little bit. When you ransom, what is ransom? Ransom is something, a payment in exchange of releasing someone, correct? Is that correct? Okay, Allah paying who to ransom? Regardless who is the child He is ransom. Muslim they claim it is Ishmael. Some scholars agree it is Isaac. However, doesn't matter, at least for now. Allah ransoming who from who? Any Muslim can tell us? That's mean Allah ransoming. If this is Ishmael, Allah ransoming Ishmael from Allah. That's funny. You see, I'm going to your logic, Muslims. You say to the Christians, so God, he sent his son, and then his son, he died in the cross, and because you believe that he's died in the cross, will be your ransom. And you say, okay, so God, he ransom you from him. Funny. Christians are funny. Christians. Look at you. Allah ransom the child of Abraham from who? From Allah. Anyone? And this is a good question. Allah, he sent the sacrifice here, and the sacrifice stay in the ground. No, actually, some they say that Allah sacrificed and still he sent the fire to eat it too. Let us go to the chapter to read the interpretation, shall we? Who wants some tea? Anyone want some tea? All right. If we go to chapter 37 verse 107, and let us read the interpretation. And we ransom him whom had been commanded to sacrifice, namely Ishmael or Isaac. I mean, Islamic religion is very sure from everything, brother. Everything is so clear, brother. We made this book is so clear. Namely, brother, either Ishmael or Isaac or or who? Okay, two different, and there is two different opinion. Okay, why the prophet don't tell you? I mean, such a story. How come you have a prophet who speak about a woman she have to wash her private part after seeing what a dream? Can't he speak for 2 minutes about who is this guy? Brother and sister, there is two opinion. One opinion said it was Ishmael, and the other opinion said it was Isaac. And now we are Muslims, we are very confused. With mighty sacrifice. Mighty sacrifice, what is that? Mighty? A mighty ram? What is that? He was so big. This ram was so big and so beautiful. He was so huge. He was so big. He was Akbar. The mighty ram, the mighty God, the mighty Allah. Look like we have mighty ram and mighty Allah now. By the way, you Muslims make fun of things in the Bible. As an example, once Abdul, he is a sheikh supposedly, and he is a smart. I can tell he's so smart. He said, the Christian Prince, your Bible teach that God, he sacrificed Isaac and he sent a ram. Do God have a ram in heaven? And by the way, he was Indian, sheikh from India. I said, yeah, that's a good question. So are you saying this is stupid? He said, absolutely, this is stupid. This is garbage. I said, you confirm that for me? He said, absolutely, this is garbage. I said, can you repeat it 3 times, the same word, garbage? He said, yes, this is garbage. And then I opened this verse for him and I show it to him. And he claimed to be a sheikh. You see, the same as Sheikh Rohi. You remember Rohi, the guy who keep calling me? You have no idea what we are talking about. until you quote for him the verse, then he start opening the books, and then he see, okay, it says that. He sent the mighty ram from paradise. In the paradise of Allah, Allah growing rams. Muslims? Yahoo! Cowboy, cowboy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Make me Mr. Bean. Bad boy, bad boy. Any Muslim have a comment? You make fun of our book, right? Okay. And here they say the same one. What? Like what? What? Look at this. The same one that Abel had offered as sacrifice. What the heck is that, brother? This is the same sheep. Abel, he sacrificed himself a few thousand years ago. Hello? Allah, he took the sheep and he put it there. I thought the verse in there, it says that Allah, he sent the fire and the fire consumed the sheep. It looked like it was fake. Allah, he took the same exact offer and sacrifice and he stored it in his refrigerator. Any Muslim? What happened? How many times I keep saying? Any Muslim? Should I buy a recorder machine and say any Muslim? Anyone? I'm looking at my Skype. There's nothing. Nothing moving. Not a single thing is moving. Any Abdul? Like, come on. Anyone? Let us see. What we can do. I mean, no, Abdul. We are out of them. Okay. Let us see here. All this is about sacrifice, but there's a hadith I'm trying to find. where Muhammad he said to Fatima something. Look like this website does not have it. Let us see. I see all of those is about sacrificing. All of those hadith about sacrificing. Millions of poor sheep, they will be sacrificed today. No, I cannot find what I'm looking for. This website. That's enough. You will have a headache. I keep showing you on the screen, flipping pages. Oh boy. But anyway, the hadith actually in Arabic is in the front of me, where Muhammad he said, O Fatima, stand up and watch your sacrifice, for Allah he forgive your sin from the first drop of sacrifice you did, and he will forgive all the sin you did. But Muslims they claim in their articles that Allah does not forgive your sin if you sacrifice. And now, as long there is no Muslim who talk about sacrificing, animals, what about we talk about sacrificing a human being in Islam? Islam as a pagan cult believe that you can satisfy God by killing people. How we can prove that? Read carefully. We go to the Yellow Pages book. And we will find this in the Quran. How you can make Allah happy, and then Allah will release the stress from your heart. By doing what exactly? By killing a human. Read carefully with me. Chapter 9, verse number 14. By the way, they will say to you, that's okay, this is about fighting people who broke their oath and they attack us. But if you look, you will see that those people, they are talking against Islam. They supposedly they left Islam. So you want to kill them just because they spoke against you? And that supposedly will heal the breast of a believing person. So if you are a believing person and you have a problem, you have a lot of hate to the pagans, or they're attacking the Prophet, attacking by speaking against him like me supposedly, well, according to the Quran, you should go and slaughter them. If we go in different verse, Allah the pagan God, he insists to make you feel better when you slaughter a human being. He teach you that it's not you who killed them, it's Allah. Chapter 8 verse number 17, it says, you killed them not, but Allah killed them. Look at this madness. You see how evil this man Muhammad is. In one verse is saying to you, go and slaughter people, and the other verse is say to you, oh, relax, don't feel that you kill people who they are innocent. It's not you who killed them. It's not even you who throw the arrow or even cut their head. It was Allah. You killed them not, but Allah killed them. Do you believe it? And this is, by the way, a phrase you will see every single person of Al-Qaeda or ISIS or those who call themselves Mujahideen. When they slaughter somebody, they quote this verse exactly. Chapter 8, verse number 17. And not only that, Allah curse anyone who turn his back in fighting and slaughtering. Do we have any Muslim want to say anything? Anyone? We don't want to change the topic to speak about migration now. Any Muslim? Where is the Muslims? What happened? I forgot. Oh my Allah. Oh my Allah. They are slaughtering animals now. This is one of the most disgusting day in the Middle East. You will see bloods in the streets everywhere. Disgusting. Don't go out. Very disgusting. Blood everywhere in the front of every door. Any Abdul? And you know, you Muslims, you say that this is from Abraham. What is Abrahamic about it? As you see that according to your religion, Abraham, he did not slaughter anything. Nothing. Zero. So why you don't copy Abraham and you slaughter nothing? And here I want to ask you, why Allah he ransomed the son of Abraham by a ransom coming from heaven? What about Allah says to Abraham, hey, just go and get a sheep? Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Why Allah don't say go and get a sheep and that's it? Okay, no problem. But you see here that the ransom is coming from heaven. What does that mean? You see, Muslims, you claim that Allah is so smart, super mighty God, blah 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 blah, but we cannot explain simple thing. Do you think Allah he ransomed the son of Abraham from the sky because he did not think about that Abraham he have a sheep in his backyard? What about which one is easier? Why this ransom has to come from paradise, from heaven? So why you laugh at the Christians saying that we are going to be redeemed by the pure blood of Jesus? Is that why it's coming from heaven, this ransom? So ransom according to Islam have to come from heaven, not from earth. And the ransom is a great sacrifice, not a normal sacrifice. To the point the Quran called it mighty sacrifice, بِذَبْحٍ عَظِيمٍ. What is that? Muhammad trying to copy from the Christian their belief now? Mixing up everything. I thought you Muslims, you don't believe that God need to give sacrifice, and the sacrifice does not have to be from heaven. But look, it isn't from heaven, and God himself giving sacrifice. And look how funny the statement Muslims they come with when they say, why God need to give sacrifice when their God himself gives sacrifice. Bios Evans, okay, thank you. I need to rebuke. Okay, can you let me tell you about something you need to rebuke me about. Have you ever heard of somebody says to you before, get lost? Well, this is me. Bios Evans, get lost. ChristianPrince, leave the Bible alone because you need to be rebuked. What an idiot. Leave Britney alone. Any Abdul? And supposedly this guy is the one who know the Bible and defend the Bible. I spend my life, I risk my life to defend the Bible, and you little you want to rebuke me for what I'm doing? I have thousands of Muslims left Islam and accepted Jesus. Who are you? You are a little tiny one who sit in your bed and you give us orders speaking about yourself, how good you are, but there's no fruit. What the Lord said, from their fruits you shall know them. Rebuke me, brother, rebuke me. Rebuke me, rebuke yourself first, you idiot. False, empty. You are like a balloon but full of gas. There's no even air there. It's a gas, farting gas. Don't put a needle there. Now, those a Muslim would like to call us and tell us why Allah is ransoming to Allah. No, we address to everybody. Don't worry. I have a gift of like I can multitask, my friend. This is me, and I'm not shy to say things which maybe people they will say, oh, I'm as a Christian I will not say that. You say to a person, get lost, why not? Isn't it better than what Jesus said? I mean, at least I'm being kind. Jesus said more harsh words. I'm saying like this is better for him. Do you want me to say what my Lord he said? I think maybe you deserve that. He says if you are the same as your father, of your father Abraham, you will do the work and the act of your father. But your father is the devil. So you speak too much about Abraham. You speak too much about being good and bad. You speak too much about rebuking others, but yet you have no fruits. Nothing. If we ask this guy, when the last time you made a Muslim accept Jesus, what he will say? I bet you even his children don't believe. Do we have any Abdul? From their friends you shall know them. From their friends. What does that mean? People, they have a friends. You accompany bad people, you are one of them, and that is your fruits. So we have a fruits. Our fruits can appear in many ways. What we spend our day for, how we spend our time, where we spend our money, what we do with our life, that's our fruit. And then you will see a guy come in to school me. Do you know how many years I wasted of my life just sitting behind the computer telling people about this stupid cult? Shame on you. Anyone? Any Muhammadan? You can accompany bad people. You can accompany, but you should not a friend, because of friends, you see, the Bible says, stay away from bad ones. And stay away from what? Don't associate and be one of them. But Jesus said we came for the sick, right? So we try our best to help the bad ones, but we will not be one of them. Anyone? Is my book translated to Arabic? The Arab people do not need my books. There is a lot of people exposing Islam in Arabic. And by the way, Arab people don't read, especially since we have satellite. All the TV station were watching one TV program. I mean, one section, the porn section. Once in the Middle East, I went. You see, in the Middle East, the housing is different, not like in USA. So, like, our building is really big, and like we have in the roof, we have like a garden, additional to the garden of the house. So I went in the roof, and everybody in the roof working in his satellite. I said, what happened? Maybe why everybody is working in satellite? And then I worked downstairs to see the satellite. It's working, it's fine, nothing wrong. I mean, why everybody in the satellite? But later I went out like afternoon, and I saw a bunch of kids in my age. I was like a teenage, and they told me, did you change the satellite direction? I said, why you need to change it? They said, oh, the porn stations are in different direction now. Guys, the whole city is in the roof. The whole town is in the roof, changing the direction of the satellite dish because the porn stations are in different direction. And all of them, they are religious, brother. And all of them, brother, they are praying to Allah 5 times a day, brother. It was one of the amazing scene. Like, why everybody is working with his satellite? What happened? All of them, their satellite broke suddenly. Like, what happened? The neighbor in front of me, the neighbor behind me, the neighbor next door, everybody, you can see them in the roof working in satellite. Just because the porn stations changed that direction. In the Middle East, they have the highest divorce you can imagine. Why? The guy, he go to the porn station, he see a beautiful girl there, and then he go to his bedroom, he like, no way, divorce you. Then he fly to different country, they go like to poor countries, especially like when some countries they collapse, like in Bosnia, etc. And he go there and they do human trafficking, and they buy a slave girl for sex. Any Abdul? Isaac, you want me to come to Ghana? My friend, I know no one in Ghana. You will be waiting for me in the airport. You see how beautiful the internet here? You have people from around the earth. Here we go. Our brother here is from Ghana. I will be happy to go actually. Actually, I saw Jay Smith. He's going all over in Africa. I never have opportunity, to go. Maybe one day. I never been in Africa actually, not even once. All right, Isaac. The Lord will provide, and maybe we can make it. Anyone? Not even one Abdur in Skype additional to the one who said to me he will get me busted. Hey BB7, you are from Macedonia? Macedonia, isn't it? This is, you mean in Greece, right? Isn't it, this is part of a Greece? Again, guys, maybe next week I might fly. Christian Prince, he fly, by the way, like Jibril. Yeah, I do fly. So if you want to follow up with my news, I advise you to subscribe to this channel, because all my trip videos, I even might do live broadcasts from the places I am in if there's internet. Like, it's possible that some places I will be in, they have a good internet, so I can go live. So this is the channel I will be in, and this is where you will receive my update about my travel trip. This channel is not for Islam, it's just for everything except Islam. We have many topics to speak about, including travel, you know, what places to go, what things you should not do, you know, based on my experience and what I learned through going around the world with my flying carpet. Yes, yeah. No, we are Arab. We don't need a flying carpet. We hijack it. We don't buy them. We hijack them, brother. You should see when I go in an airplane. You know, after 9/11, always I have the window. I never really, like before, I used to fight for the window. I want to sit next to the window. But since 9/11, they put you in the corner. It doesn't matter what airline you take. The window is a must. It's not a question. Don't even try. You know. And when I go in security, you know, security check, when I arrive to the guy next to me, he's close, I answer the phone. Wa alaikum assalam, brother. Yes, brother. Alhamdulillah. The guy right away, he put a circle around my ticket, and he chose the first redhead guy, redneck, and he put him blonde. Anyone he's look white blonde to make it look like it's not because you are Middle Eastern or Arab. No, absolutely. So they put a circle around my ticket, and then right away he chose someone he is like blonde. He put a circle and he says special inspection. And what I like about special inspection, there's nothing actually. It's just you know, they put you in the machine first and they check like carefully, and that's it. Instead of waiting in the line for 2 hours, man. When I was in the airport in Georgia, man, the airport there is so crazy. The line for security will take you like at least 2 hours. I will miss my airplane, so I have to use my trick. Assalamu alaikum. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, mashallah, mashallah. Everybody is looking at me. You should see people. Unbelievable. I love it. And I look literally like a terrorist, to be honest with you. I look like a mafia guy who he was like a hitman, you know. So right away you say those words, and you are an Arab, and you speak Arabic, and you look so ugly like me. Unbelievable. I mean, special treatment. All right. Until now there is no Muslims. What we will do now? Anyway, life is fun. Life is fun. Life is fun. I like it. And you should see when you go in borders, like some countries. So you are born in the Middle East, right? Yeah. And you have an American passport? Why? Because I became a citizen. How you became a citizen? And now you need to tell him the story how you became a citizen. Well, I took a flight to America, and then I stayed there, blah 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 blah, and I became a citizen. So you confirm to me now that you are an American citizen. Yeah, I am. So this passport is not fake or something? No, it's not. What if we check? Please check. What if we call the embassy? Please call the embassy. What if you are lying to us? Do you know what will happen? I say, I know exactly what will happen. You will take me to jail. I know. Please call the embassy. I mean, you have to be patient and don't get angry, otherwise you know, they are in charge. I mean, what you can do? What, you want to fight him? You want to? So you have to be patient. The only one did not ask me any question about me being Middle Eastern too much is the Chinese. They were asking each other because they don't speak English. So like they're talking about me. Like there's three, four. The one became two. The two became three. The three became four. All they gathered to talk about me, and they are looking at my passport, flipping the pages. And you know, I wanted to share in the conversation, but my Chinese is limited. The only thing I know is like what the Brosti he said. So I did not involve in the conversation. And then after all the conversation, and I know why, because I'm a Middle Eastern, you know, all of this because I'm Middle Eastern. And then the guy, he pointed his finger that he saw something in my neck. He saw a cross. Okay, so look like, okay, this guy is a Christian. All right, let him go. Oh, yeah. It's fun. It's fun. I don't know if anyone wanna use my passport to see what happened to you when you go. Always, if I put my bags in the airplane, I find later an inspection notice by the TSA, like the security. You know, there is, I don't know how many times I find that notice in the bag. The second you drop the bag in the if it's not carry on, so they will inspect it right away. You know, they will leave a notice for you, says this bag is inspected by the airport security, etc. Anyway, Ani Abdul. Yeah, the cross let me pass. First time I went to Canada, guys, they took off my car apart. Literally. They took the doors off. They took the cabinets. I mean, they took the car, you know. A lady, she came and she says, can you accompany inside with me? I said, okay. I went inside and she said to me, can you take off everything in your pocket? I took everything in my pocket, and you know, I'm wearing a short, like, you know, summertime. And there's, you know, those things for the cable, for two cables to connect for the TV, you know, if you have like two cables, like connection. So I have that, look like, and I forget about it in my pocket. I was working in the cable, and then she asked me, why is this, why you have this with you? I said, you know what is this, right? She said, this is not the question. Why you have this with you and you are entering Canada with it? I said, what I can do with this? This is a cable connection. And she said, I understand, but why you are having this with you? I said, maybe I'm gonna connect two cables, one between USA and one between Canada. What do you think? And she said, are you making fun of me? I said, well, you tell me what I would do with it. Give me ideas. I mean, it's in my pocket, so is that like not legal? Are you going to accuse me I'm smuggling cable connection is in the size of my finger? I mean, how funny this woman is. She want to make me a terrorist for a cable connection. let me tell you what is that. Maybe some people do not know what I'm talking about. Hold on. I don't know what they call it. Cable connection. Oh boy. I'm looking. It's a small tiny piece. Yeah, like this. Okay, like this. No, this is actually here we go. It's close to the I'm trying to find it. I didn't find exactly. I need to find the exact name. Coax. Well, hold on. Somebody coaxial blog. Okay, let's search for that. because I'm trying to find. I search for cable connection. It shows me millions of kinds, except the one I'm looking for. Yeah, like this one. Let me show you. Actually, it's not the same. But anyway, like I mean, it's the same. The difference is that this one, it's from one side. This one, it have like two screw where you can hook up two things together. You know, so it's like it's a small tiny thing in my pocket for TV cable. And she started asking me questions. And are you going to give this one to somebody there? I said, are you serious? I mean, this police woman, she was so smart. I mean, are you going to give it to somebody? I was thinking, no, I don't think so. Yeah, you know, I mean, it's just little tiny thing in my pocket. She make a story of it, and then she brought a paper. Actually, this one, here we go. I found it. Finally, I found it. This one. This one. What happened? Yeah, here we go. This one. So, are you going to give it to somebody? Why you have it with you? What are you going to use it for? Is it really by mistake? It just, oh boy. And then I went outside. I found my car. I look from the window. They have their dogs. They taken the sides of the door windows, the cabinet. They took off the under the chair. They went in and under the car. They left the car up. I mean, my car became pieces. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I have a lot of experience in airports. And I have a beard too, you know, like what you want to use this for? And I was saying to myself, what I will use it for? What I will use it for? Maybe I will use it for some kind of an attack or something, you know? Man. Yeah. Anyway, but this is only the first time. After that, they have information about you. I think they check about you wherever, you know. So after that, actually, I drive with my car and nobody stopped me. Even they say hello by name, you know, like there's no stop really. Yeah, they stripped my car because my car, it says I'm sexy and I know it. Anyway, but you know, like because of who you are as a Middle Eastern, you witness a lot of crazy stuff. Actually, once I was in the airport in Texas, and they stopped 5 Israeli, and man, they were asked them tons of questions. You know, tons of questions. Like I don't know what was their problem, but I was surprised that they are doing that with Israeli too. My new channel is this one. If you like to join us, because later I'm going to be abroad and I will post my video update in this channel. Let me put it in the screen. Quality of life M27, and M27 for Mark chapter 2 verse 27. The Sabbath was made for the man, not man was made for the Sabbath. So here we speak about many topics, including when I travel. I'm going to post my videos, maybe live video if I can. And this is the channel if you like to subscribe. Now we go back to our topic. Forget about ChristianPrince. ChristianPrince. Do we have any Muslim? Yeah, but they were nice actually. I mean, they did not say any bad word to me. They did not do anything wrong, and they put everything back. I mean, the car really does not look like anything like anyone did something wrong to it. So, and only first time. After that, I drive. Nobody even asked me. When you arrive to there's a driveway and there's a cabinet in the middle. He called you by your name, like if he pronounce your name, and he look at the etc. They have all description of your car, so they call you sir. You know, they are very nice. Yeah, but only first time it was kind of weird. Lou 858. Okay, well, who is Lou 458? Is he a Muslim? Manny, because you said that, I'm going to ban you from my channel, my friend. Or I will put you first time. This is a warning. Anyone who call a Muslim a pig, I'm going to ban you. He's no pig. Shame on you. Why he's a pig? Are you being stupid? He's a human like you. If you speak about others the same they speak about others, that means you are no better. They call Christians and they call Jews pigs, but we don't do the same. Now, do we have any Muslim would like to call us? Feel free to call us. Anyone? Yeah, actually, because I want to fix my teeth, etc. So I'm thinking to go to Europe and ask, or Canada, and ask for asylum, because then I will get full coverage of insurance for free. Unbelievable, isn't it fun? You know, I will go there and I will not tell them I am like an American citizen, and I will tell them I'm running from the war in Yemen. Where is the Muslims? I'm very disappointed today. There is no Muslims. I think they are busy slaughtering animals. Anyway, guys, don't forget please to subscribe to this new channel. Again, I will update you about my news from that channel only. So during the time I will be away, this is how you can follow my news, and I'm sure you will have a good time too. I will try to go. You have to come to Poland. Moon spell. Okay, my friend. Text me in Skype. Maybe I will come and visit you in Poland. Where is Poland located? By the way, we are Arab. We are very good in geography. Like last time when I went to Brazil, and like I was in the border with Ghana, and I was crossing from Ghana to Indonesia. Then I said to myself, let me stop in Brazil and get some because in Brazil it's very cold. It's so cold. It's very, very freezing cold. So I said to myself, let me stop in Brazil just to get some cold, because in Ghana it's hot. There's a lot of hot weather there in Ghana, in South America, so, and this is, by the way, this is all is a geography is confirmed. This is true geography. I learned this geography from the Quran. According to the Quran, the Mediterranean Sea meet with the Persian Sea. I mean, hello, obvious. And the sun set in murky water. Poland is in Eastern Europe. See, but I was very close. I thought Brazil. I mean, extremely close, almost in the head. Why don't you go to Holland? What I would do, go to Holland to eat cheese? You go everywhere in the Middle East, they say like a cheese from Holland, milk from Holland. So what I would do there? Like somebody told me that you go to Holland, everybody say cheese, cheese. I mean, even their language, I don't know if it's true. They said their language is a cheese language. Like they don't talk, they give each other like cheese, like 2 cheese, 4 cheese, 7 cheese. Like like their letters is made from cheese. I don't know. It's a cheesy country. Hey Slim, how are you? You're welcome, my friend. You want me to go to India? See, this guy here is planning something fishy for me. He want me to come to India. Do you know what will happen if I go to India? What the Indian will do to me? Once I went to an Indian friend house, and his wife supposedly she cooked for me something does not have spice, supposedly, and I was swallowing water like an elephant. And the guy, he said, you did not put the spice, don't you, right? No, honey, I did not put spice. Little tiny. My friend, my mouth was burning. My head was sweating like as if I'm taking a shower. My throat, my voice is not coming no more. And supposedly this lady, she did not put any little spice. And I keep asking for water. The guy, he says, are you okay? I said, no. I was talking like Mr. Bean. You want me to go to India and eat there? Are you sure? I will die from the spice you guys you eat. Yeah, be careful with their spice. It's so powerful. I love Indian food, actually. Well, you know, when you eat spice in a hot area, the first thing will happen to you, your head will start dripping water. You start sweating like crazy. I don't know how many of you tried. So it's I like spicy food, but their spice is so strong. You know, Indian people, because they are used to eat spice, so it doesn't affect them. You know, they can eat spice, not only eat added spice to food, they can eat the spice itself. But for us, we are not used to this. Yeah. Very powerful spice. But I like Indian people. They are very nice people. And then after that, I'm not going to tell you what will happen to you when you go to the bathroom. The story is not over yet. It's not over yet. The story will get more complicated after you eat. So if you go to India, you better be careful. Very careful. All right. Look like we don't have any... No, I like spice, but you know, the spice, the Indian people, they eat spice. Not, they don't add spice. Their food contain a lot of spice. Yeah. So, any Muslim? All right. Look like we don't have Muslims. Again, I might go live on air tonight. Actually, I will go there. Let me create an event. I will look at the comments, because I create the event based on the comment of people. So guys, I will be later, maybe in 4 or 5 hours from now, in this channel here, Quality of Life, my other channel. So if you like to join us, subscribe and turn on your notification so you can be with us when I am going to go live on air. All right. And again, remember, during the time I am in my journey, and I might fly next week, you will be updated by maybe live broadcasts or videos I will post from where I am, from that channel, not this channel, which means this channel will go to sleep until I come back, and then I will have better teeth and I can speak better than Zakir Naik. Can you give, let us see what this brother is saying here. Can you give Muslims to give a chance at the end of your season to accept Jesus Christ? I believe many to want to talk after watching you. My friend, my Skype is always there. Anyone who's a Muslim, he's welcome to text me. There's many people, they text me, they say, please don't show our message, and I respect. And even they call me, no problem. Don't worry about it. The ones who speak to me under the air is way more those who call me live on air. You know, and most of those who speak to me like they don't want to be in public is the one who is leaving Islam. So always they are welcome to call, don't worry. And they call. Anyone? Mehdi? Yeah, mama. My voice will be so good, better than Zakanek after fetch my teeth. Now my voice is like this. The and that guy is crazy. As an example, he cannot say the word Britnet. What you said, brother? Britnet. But this is how Christian Prince he said. Unbelievable. Yeah, I will speak better than Zakanek. Don't worry. Don't worry. Be happy. And then the Muslims, they will like me more. Actually, I'm thinking to open a channel. It's called Zakir Naik after fixing his teeth. You know, I don't know if that will work. What do you think? Like Zakir Naik after fixing his teeth. I mean, do you think like less rain will come? I think that the first people who sit in the first line in chairs and Zakir Naik, they have to hold umbrella. But one of the most funny statements Zakir Naik he said is when a woman, she asked him why a woman she can't be a prophet. He said, "This is the arch question, and it's the very legitimate question. Why in Islam a woman she is not a prophet? And let me confirm to you, sister, in Islam there is no woman she is a prophet, and there is a very logical reason for that. The reason in Islam there is no woman she is a prophet because a woman is the prophet, she has to lead the congregation, and if you lead the congregation, she has to do the wudud. And if you do this to do, the Muslims, they will lose concentration in the prayer, and that will disturb the prayer." Thank you very much, sister. Anyone understand? A woman, she can't be a prophet because she have to bow down, and if she bow down, every Muslim will look at her ass. That's what he's saying. I mean, you believe it? In the front of tens of thousands of people, and people like, wow, brother. Look at this answer, brother. So astonishing. So good to be true. So the woman, she can't be a prophet because if she pray in the front, you Muslims will look at her ass. May Allah ask you. This is the reason women, she can't be a prophet. It's her ass. Now I know why in America they say bad ass, smart ass, jackass. Look like ass is something very important. Huh? Oh boy. Let us say it another way. Zakir Naik is trying to say to Muslim women that you are so much gifted, you are overqualified. Your ass is so good to be in the front. What a crazy cult. What a crazy stupid cult. Unbelievable. Oof. Okay, I feel now like I just ate spice and I'm sweating. So guys, I want to say thank you. Again, if you would like to join us, I will be in 4 or 5 hours again live on air in this channel, Quality of Life, and this is the link again. I will post it for you. Please subscribe and be with us later live on air. All right, I want to say thank you for being here. May the Lord bless you. Again, we are not stopping using this channel. It's here just, you know, this is for Islam, the other one is for different topics about life. You know, it's like relaxing channel speaking about everything except garbage stuff. So there we enjoy it. Here is different joy, let us say. So thank you. And somebody saying to me, what? The Pagan Christian? Is that a Muslim? Finally we got a Muslim in the chat. You believe it? Finally we got a Muslim in the chat. He said Pagan Christian. We are the pagan. Why? Are we the one who kisses black stone, my friend? The one who called us pagan Christian. What happened? Where is the God? He said. Where is the guy? He said pagan Christian. Are you there? I thought we got a fish. Look like he disappeared again. Is gone. The second you name them, the same second they stop moving their tail. Pagan Christian? Why you a pagan Christian? Brother, why? Are we the one who kiss black stone, go around the stone? Lou 8585. Can you tell us, Mr. Lou 8585, why you kiss the black stone? Well, what is your name in Skype? I will call you. Give me your ID in Skype. I will call you. He's trolling? Oh, okay. Well, if he's a troll, there's no point then. Again, guys, this is the website there. If you like to join us, feel free. And with this, I say, may the Lord have mercy on us. And I pray that all of you will have a good time with your family. It's a weekend. Enjoy. Be good to your wife. Be good to your husband. Be loving. Be giving. And be grateful. People who don't have a appreciation, what they have is going to be taken from them because they don't deserve it. So appreciate what the Lord gave you and be happy, even if you think it is little. For little is really good. There's many people who have a lot, but a lot bring them into destruction. You see in the news those rich people who they are very, very rich. Today we heard the news about a guy who is a billionaire. He was in jail for sex trafficking. So his richness did not bring him anything except sorrow and shame. So appreciate what you have, for what you have is good and great. Thank you. May the Lord bless you. Until we see you again, Christ is Lord, Islam is false. And take care.